How many of you know your worth?
Well, my dad says I'm priceless, so.
The kidnappers disagreed.
Yeah, they also kidnapped your brain, idiot.
How many of you, right now, could tell me what your time and your talents are worth on an hourly basis? A few of you. Now, how many of you would be able to ask for your true worth? Nobody. You see, this happens all the time. Even when people know their worth, they don't ask for it. Why?
What if no one wants to pay it?
And this is what keeps thousands of people from asking for what they're actually worth. You've been programmed to play smaller than you should actually be playing. And women especially have been programmed not to ask for their worth. Well, let me tell you something. If you step up to the plate and you know your worth and you actually ask for your worth, people will give it to you. And by the way, it's more than just salary. If you're underestimating yourself at work, you're probably doing it at school and in friendships as well. If you don't ask for what you want and for what you're actually worth, then you're never going to get it.
So how do we calculate this? Is there like an app or something?
No, there's not like an app or something, but it is very easy to figure out. So here's how it works. You have to figure out what you want to make in a year. Let's say, for example, you wanted to make $50,000 a year. And let's say you're only willing to work 50 weeks per year because, you want a little bit of vacation. So divide $50,000 by 50 weeks by 40 hours per week. And in that case, you are worth $25 an hour. And by the way, that's if you have no overhead. Because let's say you want to do something like, open a jewelry making business. Then you'd need to take into account the extra costs and materials involved as well as your time. So your hourly, in that case, might be much higher than somebody who is in an office working environment.
So I want to be a cosmetologist and I want to be a millionaire. So that would be a lot per minute.
Yeah, that would be a lot per minute. And quite honestly, you could ask for that if you wanted, but you better have the skills and the talent to back it up. If she wants to make $500 an hour and every other cosmetologist in town is making $100 an hour, then all you have to do is find a way to add extra value to your service so that you can stand out amongst all your competition. Get creative.
But what if you ask for a salary or raise your rates and your boss won't give it to you or your clients leave?
Great, because then you're paving the way for somebody to come along who actually sees your real value.
Amy, I see your value.
I want you guys to remember, you owe it to yourself and to your family, or in your case, it's your future family, to be paid what your time is worth. We only get one shot on this little blue marble. And to trade time away from your loved ones is not what we were put here to do. So don't feel guilty asking for your worth. I want you to create real wealth, which, by the way, is the topic of our discussion next time.
Next on Smarter Not Harder, Alex finally confronts his drinking problem.
No one wants your kombucha, dude.
And Lacey faces a hardship.
I'm never gonna know which Riverdale character I most like.
Then Chris announces the new gold standard.
There is literally an infinite amount of wealth available to create.
The money on my mind, a great deal of it will fix me all I've ever desired.